recently undergone a significant transformation in its own structure. What was once a classic pyramidal configuration with a broad base and a narrow tip has now evolved into a kind of hourglass shape, characterized by an increasing polarization of consumption. This shift is driven by consumer trends towards mix and match, combining items from different brands and price ranges, and it has been exacerbated by economic pressures such as high interest rates and accelerated inflation, which have eroded the purchasing power of many consumers. While aspirational customers have been pushed downwards, leading them to seek more affordable options, the high-end consumers have remained largely unaffected by the economic downturn, reinforcing somehow the gap between these two groups. Consequently, luxury brands are increasingly dependent on this small percentage of clients, the so-called 1%, who contribute to the majority of revenues and require tailored attention to maintain their loyalty. By focusing on very important clients, VICs, showing the lowest price elasticity, many brands have shifted their focus away from aspirational customers, who have in turn redirected their own spending towards experiences and also the second-hand market. The imperative question so becomes, how can luxury reconnect with aspirational customers while continuing to nurture the relationship with the VICs? How can artificial intelligence play a role in this process? And the answer comes quite straightforward. Luxury brands know personally all their VICs, and they already offer them unique, amazing, human-enhanced, customized experiences. But aspirational customers are many more and much more diversified. Artificial intelligence can help bring personalized content, experiences, and value propositions also to this larger cohort of consumers that cannot be neglected to guarantee a healthy development of the industry on time. The first opportunity to rely on AI lies exactly in enhancing CRM, customer relationship management. Predictive AI can boost upselling and cross-selling, translating directly into revenue gains. Personalized recommendation and tailored experiences which are aligned with individual customer preferences and history of purchases can raise the consumer's willingness to buy and increase also their average transaction value. In an era of granular customer data for companies and overwhelming product information for consumers, AI major role is simplifying the purchase process and reducing decision fatigue. McKinsey and Business of Fashion revealed that 75% of consumers abandon online purchases due to choice overload, and even 80% cite dissatisfaction with search tools as a barrier to purchase. By relying on AI-powered conversational shopping tools, brands can not only better filter content and deliver more targeted messages, but also engage even the large cohort of aspirational consumers in more customized experiences, from virtual catwalk to try-on technology, personal avatar, and even gamified interaction. At its most advanced, AI could enable self-configuration of products, allowing consumers to combine product options from a predefined menu, enhancing not only sales but also margins. A second interesting direction to apply AI in luxury has to do with AI-enhanced inventory and adaptive supply chain management. AI-based algorithms enable to forecast demand more accurately. This predictive ability enables to efficiently manage inventory, reducing the risk of overproduction or stockouts. As a result, not only costs are reduced, but also the sustainability of the supply chain is increased, with efficiency gains that go much beyond the limited segment of a made-to-measure product. Companies can in this way accelerate and automate in-store replenishment processes and improve inventory management in regional warehouses. In this vein of efficiency gains and commitment towards sustainability, an interesting role can also be played by digital passports that can help protect businesses, buyers, and also sellers from counterfeit goods. While AI-enhanced CRM and AI-enhanced inventory are rooted into the power of predictive AI, a third fascinating area of AI development in luxury also involves design and creativity. This is the field where generative AI is starting to show its potential, from enabling fully AI-generated advertising campaigns to supporting creativity and designers to facilitate archive search and contributing to generate additional inputs for new product development. Luxury products have always represented the quintessential expression of the creativity of very distinguished designers, interpreting the brand DNA and being every season challenged by the very subtle game of carefully balancing respect for its heritage and systematic innovation to project the past into the future and make new collection culturally relevant for new community of consumers. In more recent times, however, AI has come to play a potentially interesting role in fueling with new inputs this restless creative effort. To explore this field, we have run an interesting experiment by bringing together a company that hosts a co-creation digital platform for fashion design, a luxury fashion brand which committed to manufacture and sell the products emerging from the research, and third, a leading technology company providing us AI tools. During this real-world multi-year project, we ended up by developing 4 t-shirts, 2 designs by Yuma designers, winners of the co-creation platform, and other 2 generated by AI, analyzing no winning submissions to explore if it is somehow possible to extract any additional value from ideas that would have been simply discarded otherwise. What we discovered is pretty interesting. First, when brought on the shelves of both physical and digital stores, without revealing the underlying source of design, the AI designed t-shirts outsold the human designed ones by more than double. The primary insight was quite unexpected. The AI-supported designs were perceived by consumers as more consistent with the brand DNA and its visual codes, demonstrating that AI's focus on commonalities can result in more conservative outcomes. However, in a research lab setting, when consumers were aware of the design source, their preferences significantly shifted, dissipating the AI t-shirt's advantage. This means that AI's involvement in luxury product design is perceived as a kind of erosion of the designer expertise. In brief, consumers appeared to appreciate the AI designed t-shirts only when they were unaware of the design source, but not when the source of the design was made silent to them. Overall, this research demonstrates how AI can help extract additional value from crowdsourced creative ideas. All the non-winning designs submitted to the co-creation contest were leveraged to create AI-supported new products that showed promising commercial potential on store shelves. However, this effect was evident only when consumers were blind to the design source. In other words, luxury consumers did not seem to like the idea that their dreamy pieces were designed by AI. This combined evidence highlights the very interesting complementary role that AI can currently play in supporting creative activities in the luxury sector, while still being far away from replacing human creativity, especially if a brand aims to preserve the unique aura of desirability that drives luxury customer preferences. Thank you so much for listening to these few ideas, I hope that you might share the same passion for both digital and luxury and their amazing points of connections.